Hello students, I hope you understood the first unit of English and have completed all the exercises with meanings in your classwork notebook. I've already posted the PDF file as well as image in the application. Now we will start with Unit 2. Unit 2 is Amazing Animals. In this we will study a story and facts. Let's start with the story. The story is Battle in the Jungle. Once upon a time, all the animals that walked on the land and all the birds and insects that flew in the sky began to quarrel about who was the smartest and strongest. At first, they spoke softly. Then, slowly, they became angrier and louder. The tigers growled and the wolves howled. The birds gave loud cries and cackles. The insects buzzed as loudly as they could. So, the story is about a time long ago when all the animals and birds and insects they started quarreling. Well, just like the colors we studied, here also the animals started quarreling about who is the smartest and strongest. Initially, it was like they spoke softly. It was just like a discussion. But then slowly, when no one was agreeing and coming to one point, they started quarreling loudly and got angrier. The tigers growled and the wolves howled. Growled. Growling is the voice that you animals make through their throat. When we hear dogs, when they want to give a warning, that's the kind of growling. And the wolves howled. Howling is the long, loud voice that they make. The birds gave loud cries and cackles. Cackles also is the noise that birds make, and the insects buzzed as loudly as they could. You know what is the buzzing sound? At last, an old parrot said, "Stop shouting. Let's not waste our time and energy in talk. Let's fight." The animals laughed at the bird's idea. "What?" said the lion. "Can you fight us? Don't be foolish. I can bite harder than any one of you." The elephant said, "I can lift a whole tree and fight you all at once. We will easily defeat you." "Will you?" said the parrot. "We'll see about that. Get ready to fight us." So, when all the animals were quarreling, an old parrot said that everyone stop shouting and let's not waste our time and energy. We will fight. It was an old bird, and you can see the animals in the jungle, how strong they are. So the lion said he was surprised. More, he was shocked. "Can you fight us? Don't be foolish. I can bite harder than any one of you." We all know a lion, just with his bite, he can separate the meat from the body. The elephant said, "I can lift a whole tree and fight you all at once." We also know how strong an elephant is. So the parrot calmly said, "Will you? Will you defeat us? We'll see about that. Get ready to fight us." The lion became the commander of the animals. The parrot became the commander of the birds. The lion called all the animals together and gave them a drill for practice. They marched for long hours. He gave them a lot of good food too. The poor birds did not have good food and they did not practice. Instead, they had a meeting with their friends, the insects. So, the lion became the commander of animals and the parrot became the commander of birds. Who is the commander? A person who commands, who gives orders, who is in charge. So the lion called all the animals and gave them a drill for practice. Drill is not the drill or drilling machine that we use to make hole. Here drill means an exercise that is done continuously or repeatedly till the other person has known it well. They marched for long hours. You know what is marching, right? He gave them a lot of good food too. Well, for good exercise and for proper energy, you need good food. So the lion made sure that all the animals got good food. The poor birds did not have good food and they did not practice. But what did they do? They had a meeting with their friends, the insects. This is the story till now. We'll study what happens next in the next class. Till then, study these meanings. First word, growl. To make a low noise in the throat to show anger or to give a warning. Second word, howl. To make a long loud sound. Third word, drill. To teach somebody by making him or her repeat something many times. Fourth word, march. To walk with regular steps like a soldier. In your today's homework, you have to read the story once again and write these meanings in your rough book. We will continue with the story in the next class.